So as a remote freelance copywriter, what is it that you really like about being a copywriter?
Well, what I really love about being a copywriter is that it's very diverse. And you work with different companies, so you get to hear like different stories. You have to do research, so you learn a lot about like different subjects as well. And I'm someone, I don't like to do the same thing all the time. I really like that diversity. So for me, yeah, this is really really great that I get to learn a lot, and I work with a lot of different people. So yeah, that's the thing that I like about it most.
Sweet. Do you like
Yeah.
really pick the people that you work with, or is it just as it come as it goes?
In the beginning, I would kind of take on like almost everyone, but now I think I kind of figured out like what I'm good at and what companies I like to work for most. Because I think if you like what you're doing, like that's when you can deliver the best work. But I'm always willing to like take on a new challenge. So if I'm interested in something, even though I haven't done it before, I'm still open to yeah, to exploring something new.
Definitely. Being
Yeah,
curious is one of the traits
being
of a
curious.
nomad.
Yes, exactly. Exactly.
Definitely. And talking about traits and skills, like what would be four top skills that you need to have in order to do your job?
Well, I think you have to have very strong communication skills because you have to, like, I think that is the most important thing that you can communicate with the client. And like, you are going to write a very important, like, especially if it's like a new business, like, you're going to write their brand story. So you really have to be able to figure out like what they want to, yeah, what they want to put out in the world about their brand or their business. So you have to be a good communicator, be able to really understand what someone's intention is and how to put that in writing. Then I think you need to be quite patient because, of course, sometimes we will have to do like revisions. Sometimes we'll have to do like many revisions because it's quite personal, and it's yeah, like you have to really be able to respect like the client's opinion, even though that's not always your opinion. So sometimes you think something is amazing, and then the client would still like some adjustments. And that's okay because, yeah, they are the client. You are putting their story into the world. Other than that, I think for any nomad job, you have to be pretty disciplined because you are usually working from these like holiday destinations, and there will be so many people who are doing fun things every day. And sometimes you really have to say no because you have to work, which can be quite challenging. And other than that, I think you have to be pretty creative. Um, like, yeah, you have to be creative, like with choice of words. If you're doing something else like social media, newsletters, that return like every day or every week, you have to be able to be creative and come up with something new. Those would be the top four skills, I would say.
Sweet. I think that's very helpful. And I really love how you say that patience is very important. But yeah, when you're doing client work, like there's a fine line in like you're the professional. So it's
Yeah.
your voice matters a lot. But then no, don't force your own personal needs into someone like
Yeah,
that. That's
exactly.
very
Yeah.
difficult. And it could also feel very personal. Like if you're convinced about it and you feel really good about it, and someone is like not burning it to the ground, but kind of feel like, oh, we're going to change it again. At one
Yeah.
point, you might be like, oh, I'm not enough, or all
Yeah,
this.
yeah, 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 yeah. I think you have to realize like it's not personal. Like if I hire someone, I'm also quite critical.